Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining. Today is a beautiful day, actually. Today, hold on, let me get this out of the way. Today is Monday. It is 213-2023. So, you know, if you're into numerology, if you're into all those beautiful things, think about it. Put it all together, do your additions and find out either you're going to get the information with angel numbers or you're going to get information through the numerology system and perhaps even your angels when you actually sit down and drink the tea. hmm hmm So, today is Mantra Monday. And I love Mantra Mondays because Mantra Mondays gives me a chance to actually put everything together, but we're also forecasting. I want to give you it's just going to be a brief synopsis of what's coming in. What is this week all about, right? What is this week all about? This week is all about awareness, about one day of the year that we go out of our ways to show people how much we love them. But let's think about that. I don't want to cast a little shadow on a beautiful day as today. A lot of people want to make it like a friendship day, they want to make it uh, World Love Day. That's perfect. I think we should have that every day. It shouldn't just be one day. Valentine's Day should be every single day of our lives, not just one day a week or one day a year. But how do we do that? How do we make that happen? If I were to tell you it is easier than having to go out there to buy something for someone because that's what we've been conditioned to do and to believe that that's what we need to do, because that's that one day of the year that we profess our love to people. I mean, think about it. A lot of people tomorrow are going to get married, or they got married on the weekend, or they're going to get married the weekend after. There's going to be engagements. There's going to be so many beautiful surprises that people put together because it is that one day that fills their entire life. They've been planning people's anniversaries. Oh my gosh, it's so much. And we think about this and we're like, if you want to move yourself away from this one day of the year that we go out of our way, just one, it's one day. There's still 364 days in the year that we have opportunities to do this for people that we love. What happened to this 364? Well, let's think about this. There's an anniversary, then we would probably do it on their birthday, on Christmas for some of us, Hanukkah for some others, Kwanzaa for some others, whatever it is. And our anniversaries, right? Did I say anniversaries already? Well, let's say it's 5 days. That means that there are only 5 days in the span of 365 days in a year that we really sit down and we think about, what are we going to give them? What do they want? Let's make this night romantic. No, make it every night. Make every night romantic. Make every night a special night. Every single day of the year. Because then you don't have to be running around town trying to figure out what the person wants. Oh my gosh, what do we do? How do I get this? How do I? Why? Is it expected? Well, in this day and age, yeah. But if you do this 365 days a year, okay, then what you're feeling right now is not going to be present. You will be in love 365 days in a year. You will be in love 365 days a year, doing one thing that that person loves or enjoys with you. One. You pick one every day. Oh, I know what some of you are doing. Well, what are they going to do for me? Well, if you're thinking that way, then you got 365 days in a year to think about how to make it change. And you have 365 days in the year to find out why you didn't make changes. Because if the other person is not changing, why are you there? And are you the enabler? But we're here to talk about the energies. And let me bring out my notes from the weekend. Okay, so this is the third quarter phase of our beautiful moon. Okay? And there is a video here on YouTube that in my channel that you can learn about everything that has to do with the moon phases. It's important because when I've seen this too many times. People think about doing their magic on the full moon or the new moon. Well, there are many other moon phases where you can do a lot more than just paying attention to the full moon and the new moon. So this third quarter phase, I'm not going to tell you because I want you to see the video, is a very powerful time. And you can do some very powerful mantras and powerful intentions. Maybe fortify an intention. Maybe look at how the manifestation is coming along. Yeah. Mm. But this week, that starts today. Today's the 13th. And again, 213-2023. It means something. I want you to work. I'm not going to give it to you. So, and again, this is why I started about the one day that we take action to show people that we love them and we appreciate them. It shouldn't be that way, to be honest. It should be 365 days a year. All right? But yes, action is an important word, especially in this week, right? Hold on, let me bring this further. I think, okay, now I can see my eyes now. But here in this, in starting today, you still have the opportunity to manifest and start an intention. You start an intention today, the 13th, so that you can manifest, right, for tomorrow and the rest of the week. Why not, instead of having just one day this year, you have 7 days of um, beautiful energy, loving energy for everyone that you want to show your affection to, not just for tomorrow. This 2023 is about all of us living and working with the intention of not only love, but understanding ourselves better. Where did we come from? What are we made of? What do we believe? What do we feel? What is it? Hi, Daryl. Hi, Tina. Thank you for joining. This year is not only even about that. This year, it's about taking charge of our conscious awareness. But even more so, what we have to be very, very conscious, okay, and aware of what it is our conscious awareness is being aware of. 2023 is about being present, it's about being relatable, it's about turning and changing the patterns that we've had from before. So when we can get our conscious awareness and become aware of what our consciousness is doing, then we can say, we are freaking present. This is where we know for a fact that whatever it is that we desire, it's going to come from the heart and the mind with a perfect coherence, okay, between the two, which then brings us into, I got goosebumps, brings us into a true, valid, present where there are no illusions in the way. There is where we find our soul, which is the only place that has truth and integrity. If we are moving through our consciousness, if we are moving with our brain and heart coherence, and we are in perfect sync with truth and integrity, what we are desiring is not going to be far fetched. What we want to manifest will manifest a lot faster and give us a lot more meaning and more opportunities. So I hope I didn't blow up your brain. Some people do when I explain it that way. And I'm trying to go slow because sometimes I rush, I get too excited. All right. This week, as we learn to identify ourselves, because we have to identify ourselves, we have to give ourselves permission to make the changes, right? Have you given yourself permission? You hear it from here, you hear it from there. Oh, yes, I can do it. Oh, yes, I can do it. Your body's trying to do it, your mind is trying to keep up, but it is that moment of permission that if you have not given yourself permission to truly go there, then it is an illusion. So, what is going on around the world absolutely is going to trigger us. It's going to trigger us a lot in this week. Why? Because we have been conditioned to understand and believe that this week or these few days, which we will forget on Friday, go back to what we were, this conditioned understanding of love for this one week is being offset by reality. What is going to happen? A lot of us are going to be triggered. You're going to be exposed to people that are triggered, and we can't do anything about it. Oh, really? I'm here to tell you you're wrong. This week, yes, yes, empath, yes, warrior empath, my Daryl of Donovan. Yes, you are an empath. You're going to be challenged, okay? Because you are being asked to stand up and become the influencer of love. Yeah. Wouldn't that be a great name, a great title? Influencer of love. What the universe is doing is it's showing us that we no longer have to sit back and get messages in our dreams. We're not in the dream state anymore. 2023 is you're up and present, you're awake, you're here. So dreams are mostly going to be about what your day was like, things that you've forgotten, and things of that sort. we are slowly moving away from that unconscious or subconscious mind, which fills things in with pictures. We're done with that. We are actually moving away from that. 2023, again, it is a year of action. It is a year of understanding ourselves. And when we understand that we are fully woke and that we don't have to rely on dreams, instead, we're going to get information deeply and very well detailed from the divine itself. That's when we understand that we're like, oh crap, yeah, we gotta change a lot of things. And love is one of the things that we have to change. We do not love one day a year, we love 365 days a year. And yes, I could tell you, oh, you need to love yourself and others in order for you to love others. Oh, don't get me wrong. But isn't that a byproduct? Isn't that normal when we love others? Yeah, it is. Because if we feel love towards somebody or something or a situation, or let's say it's our family, if we can feel love towards them, doesn't that mean that we've passed that? We do love ourselves because we know what love is. So don't get confused by that maze that people are putting other people in. Well, you can't possibly love anyone if you don't love yourself. Stop it right away. Think to yourself, well, but I love my family. Then you love yourself. Don't let people confuse you and get your mind to think of something else and get you to do something else, because then what it is you're supposed to be working on just keeps going by because there's no space for you. Be awakened, understand everything, take everything in. Okay? You have the ability to overcome old patterns that will try to suck you in to that dark lake that we all have. And that dark lake has all the accommodations that you could ever want. Okay? Because you know what it feels to feel unworthy. You know what it feels like to feel like you're not good enough. You know what these feelings are. And it's harder to go slow into a recovery, into love rehab, than to rush in it. So today we're talking about love rehabilitation. If you love yourself, you will do what's good for your body, for your mind, for your soul. Okay? And you have the ability to overcome every single thing because the universe will not stop moving and encouraging you to overcome obstacles that are set in order for you to master your energy and to connect to the oneness and all different universes, dimensions, and lifetimes. Okay? This week is not about creating a fortress, that a moving fortress that moves you into the big projects, the big things. This week is more about starting the cultivation, going into love rehab, going to grab the divine energetic frequency, become one with it, share it, honor it, be it, understand that you are it. If it makes you feel good, share it. Don't expect anything in return, not from anyone in a meat suit. Look up, look up. When we hug each other, our heads and neck touch the other's shoulders. We're looking behind them. There's a reason for that. Not only are we looking behind them, but we are looking forward. And our hearts and our chakras, from our throat down, well, actually, from our heart down, is aligned with the person in front of us. There is a very good reason, and I want you guys to ponder that. Now, let's go into today's mantra, because this is all about mastering loving energies. And by the way, you can all visit me, and I'll put it here for live consultation. Let me see if I can put it here. At mhcaresTherapy.com, you can see all our therapists. I'm not a therapist, but I am a shaman. Um, and the spiritual, um, here we go, the spiritual person in the group. Um, so today's mantra is so important. Today's mantra is, I am pure love. Think about it. I am pure love. I am pure light. I am loved. When we say that several times throughout the day, I am pure love. I am pure light. I am loved. We are putting together and bringing in the words of pure love and pure light. And those two together can only offer one thing, and that is love. And when we realize that we are pure love and that we are pure love, we're just encased in a meat suit. And that meat suit has to evolve, because that is why we have come to inhabit the meat suit, to allow it to ascend. Then we understand that we are loved. Because remember how we come and remember how we go, and what happens before we come and what happens before we go. After we go. So think about it. Yes, Valentine's is a great, great day, but make it more than one day. You have 365 opportunities a year to show love and to be love, to be light, and to understand that you are loved. 365 days of knowing you are love, you are light. And not only that, but you are loved. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I hope this week does test you. I hope it challenges you. I hope it makes you have to work on your own existential truth that you are love, you are light, and that you are loved. I'll see you next Monday for the next mantra. Tomorrow it is, I am the love, I am the light, I am the truth. There you go, the I am. There we go. But we have to start slow. Again, this week is, let's start slow. And that is exactly who we are. We have that spark, Daryl, that belongs to the divine. It is in here. And once we understand that we have that spark, once we understand who and what we are, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, it makes it incredible. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that this week brings you love, brings you light, and brings you to the understanding that you are so much more that you have ever been conditioned to believe. Because you are. Ahum, to you and to yours. See you tomorrow. Hey, Jay. Gotta go to work. It's Monday. Woohoo!